you have all of the different resources of the village, of course, as number 4 discovered. She's kind of liking that she's got a number, not a name here, I guess. You have all of the people downstairs who are watching. They like to watch.
Like to watch.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. That's pretty much what's in the briefing packet. It specifies that they want information, but the big question is, how did she die and come back to life type of stuff? Because she died, and at least one of you knows that for goddamn sure. I mean, he is a fucking doctor. You'd think if a doctor can't murder, if a doctor doesn't know if he killed somebody, he is a shitty doctor. But you guys have known Fulton long enough to know that 2 out of 3 times he can tell if somebody's dead.
Yeah, that's pretty good odds.
Yeah, I mean, he's weekend at Bernie more than one patient through their fucking recovery, but
no reference.
Essential salts? What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
So that's your briefing.
Nice.
I wonder if she remembers me.
I wonder if she remembers me.
There's
the
a lot
goes
of.
to number 2.
I hand him a drink.
He just pans back out as he stares vacantly into space, missing his line. There's a ping, and the black phone is ringing. Clang, clang, clang. Clang, clang, clang.
Hello?
Hello, number 2?
No,
Demons.
Is number 2 there, please?
just a moment. It's for you.
Demons.
He's not taking calls right now. Can I take a message?
Who is this, please?
Number 3?
Oh, sir. If you'll please push button number 15.
I count the buttons. Nice.
Well,
hit
they're
number
numbered. It's just 15.
Okay. I hit 15.
All right. A screen comes down near one of the walls. It's a really big screen. And you can see Felicia Kells is getting up and looking around really confused, like, where in the fuck am I? And kind of scurrying around, looking out windows and stuff like that. You have many cameras in her house, and the thing is following her around, changing cameras when necessary and such. Much like a Hollywood crew if they were filming this.
I was going to say, I can just see it like that. Was it a big the audio device? Just like, how are they listening to us? That just shows this big boom just following around. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys look over in the corner. There's a fucking Chinese dude with a boom mic, wearing headphones and stuff. She appears to be calming down, and looks like she's going into the bathroom, which they don't have cameras in for reasons. And
That's no fun.
yeah.
So that was basically everything we got from the pack then. Right.
Let the games commence.
Well, you two know her better, so I reckon you should tag team the interrogation. I command it so as number 2. Yes! I'm going back to drinking whiskey.
Right. I'll go visit her then. What do you think? See what she has to say.
Yeah, sure.
See how she reacts. This could be amusing.
Sounds like a plan. Right.
All right.
I'm going to make it so.
You guys head outside. When you do, the GM barrages you with yet more pictures of the picturesque village. Because,
Damn this place.
Yeah, it's just fucking annoying how nice it looks.
I shoot it all.
Mm-hmm. You wish you had a gun. You wish you had a knife. You wish you had a skinning knife.
Oh, I don't have my skinning knives.
Indeed. Your possessions are pretty much the clothing. Here's more pictures, including the one of the, yeah. You can also see your home. It's the one with the green dome.
Ooh, fancy.
It is fucking fancy as shit. Yes, in real life, the people who live here got annoyed because once a year they have revivals for The Prisoner, and the people all show up there wearing the badges and shit, and they get really annoyed about it still because it's been going on for decades. So that's the kind of interesting sights and sounds. It's pretty much like a vacation resort, but with more drugs. So you guys head on over. Oh, Yana's escaped. Run, Yana, run. Pump those crazy legs. All right, you guys head on over. And yes, you are outside of number 6. The door is closed and such, but there is a bell, or you may be able to gain access even without the bell. I'm sorry, was everybody done looking at the pictures?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Yeah.
Shall we
Back where the cards are.
just enter?
Yeah.
Sure.
When he says that and you guys say yes, the door goes and just opens.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Demons.
Right. Hearing demons. She comes out. She's dressed and she's got a badge that says number 6. She's dressed pretty much like you guys, and she looks at you. Empathy rolls. She's got kind of a half smile on her face. Let me know if you get pretty much even if your empathy is over 50, you're going to need under 50 because she's got a hell of a lot of acting apparently.
Okay. I did not get it by that much. I just made it, so.
Yeah, I mean under 50 on the rough roll, not under 50 minus 50. Just once you roll under 50, I will figure out what your empathy is and compute odds. But hers is above 50 acting. She looks at you with a amused, detached smile and says, "Where am I?"
The village.
And where is the village?
All right.
Zone 824.
Oh, what does that mean? I'm sorry, would you like to come in?
Yes.
Apparently you have the ability to enter my domain when you wish anyway.
Yes.
She stands aside.
But
All
please
right,
no
she-
teeth this time.
I am number 2. This is number 3, and this is number 4.
And where is number 5?
Who knows?
Well, do you?
I can find out if you want.
I'll make you a drink. She goes over and begins looking through the cupboards to figure out if she has alcohol and where it is. Eventually, she finds a bottle marked Village Alcohol Scotch. She looks at it dubiously and then pours you a glass and says, "Would anybody else like some of this?"
No,
I
thank
think
you.
we'll take a drink, don't you think?
Yeah, I would take some.
She pours 2 more glasses for you and sets the bottle on the table. She says, "Enjoy."
Thank you.
So, am I a prisoner here?
Depends what you mean by prisoner.
Am I allowed to leave whenever I wish?
Depends what you mean by.
Take a card match. She looks frustrated, especially when you start giggling.
If you can find a way out, you can go.
Very well, she says. Empathy rolls.
Got it by under 50.
Okay, let's see. What is your empathy? It's going against her acting, which is amazing.
My empathy is a 79.
Okay, so you're 10 under, so you need a 40 or less. Do you get it?
Yes.
She gives you the look. Oh, take a check in empathy. She gives you the look. Challenge accepted.
So, is this the only place you've ever been to besides San Angeles?
I've been many places.
I need
Jeez.
places that are as odd as this.
Oh, no, yours is definitely the best. She looks condescendingly at you, like,
This is not mine.
which corporation do you represent?
None.
So, government. Which government is it?
All of them.
None.
None of them.
Independent.
So, you don't represent a corporation, you don't represent a government. Are you with a gang, a group? What is this?
I look at the other two and I'm like, a group, I guess.
That's like a very motley crew.
She crosses her arms and looks defensive.
Motley crew would be a good.
So are you a Dora?
Dr. Feelgood.
Adora?
Hmm?
What?
What?
He said Adora, she says, pointing at him.
Did he?
Number 3 did.
Dora. Not Adora.
I don't know who that is.
No, it's 2 words. A Dora.
No. She empathy rolls.
I got you.
Oh yeah, you're fine. The other 2, she is completely unreadable. Yeah. She looks confused, Chris. The other 2, she looks condescending and a bit of a smirk on her face.
So this is your first travel. Got it.
I'm not sure I understand you.
Are you guys understanding that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4 doesn't seem to acknowledge you in any way.
Well, I don't know if that's really that surprising or not.
I'm just wondering why you are significant. What makes you significant enough to become a traveler?
I don't understand what you mean about travelers.
Okay.
How do you feel lately?
Confused,
Mm.
slightly irritated, and a bit peckish.
Forget about the traveling side for now. Obviously, you've been brought here against your will,
Yes.
pretty much in the same way that we got here.
Against
What's
your
the last-
will.
Just, yeah, not sure how it happened. I'm actually quite happy to be here, but obviously you're brought here for a reason. Now your family is obviously very influential, very rich. Could it be something to do with that? Is there something you've been working on lately that could be groundbreaking?
I'm sure that there must.
Sorry. It just happens every now.
She looks a bit baffled. I put a copy of the map near the tomato truck for your convenience.
I like maps.
She says, I don't know whatever you mean.
Of course you don't.
What's the last thing you remember?
Oh, I was walking by a cafe. A unfamiliar van stopped near me, and I believe something was put over my face and then my head, and I don't remember anything after that.
Do you remember the street you were on or the name of the cafe?
I was in France on the Rue de Seine.
Right.
So how do you remember me exactly?
I don't, she says in a very level voice. You can give me an empathy if you want to crack that nut. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Everybody give me an empathy.
Got it by half.
You are now wondering about the whole Dora thing because well, except for Yana. Yana, she is fucking lying all the time about everything. Oh, you hate her so much.
My enemy.
Everybody else, though, you're now starting to wonder if she is a Dora because she does not remember the doc at all. And being how she went out last time, pretty sure that she got a eyeful.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I missed that one. Shut up.
Okay.
Yes, the one session that poor Matt missed, and it's like, so everything hinges on this, eh? Well, fuck. And I'm in charge, am I? Well, double fuck. I'll drink my way through it.
Oh shit.
So, okay, so you're in France. When were you in France? As in, tell me the year it was when you left.
2087?
Okay, so that coincides with
Crapsack Cyberpunk, yes.
Yeah.
It totally works for your guys' cyberpunk thing, although Logan's not certain on the year, so if I told you something different before, just blend it all together.
Well, I'm trying to work out if it was it could be before we met her.
Actually, Chris and Yana give me memory rolls here because she gives the exact date and stuff, but Logan's loose on his dates. Yes, that's why the memory rolls. They don't know when they... It's after you met her, Matt, if you did. What, Yana?
Yeah, made it.
Okay, your character remembers what day she died because you were
partying
after, right? And probably this would be about a week after that she was snatched and then ended up here.
Okay.
So about a week of unexplained stuff.
So she died, a week of unexplained stuff, and then she's here.
Well, keep in mind that that's Yana's thing. You have no idea.
No.
You knew her before.
I'm just getting into it. I don't even think I really met her.
Right. So, yeah, if you guys are wanting to have private conversations about death and shit, because she looks rather substantial for being dead.
I start speaking in Arabic to these guys. Do either of them understand?
We've got learning.
We can try.
I'll check
see if I really got it first.
Let me check something else here.
Oh, hold on. I have Farsi. No. I'll try my Arabic. No.
Did you make your Arabic, Chris?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I just said, do you guys understand Arabic or not?
She nods.
She has learning.
Or Logan was just rolling to see if it's one language she spoke. Either way, it's not looking good for you.
Parlez-vous français?
Well, yes, she says in French. I was in Paris recently.
Well, you could have been. Oh, I failed my French roll anyway.
Voulez-vous acheter? She's like.
Bonjour.
I have a pencil. It is big and yellow crystals. He raises an eyebrow. Mon crayon. So, I know that part. I don't know big.
Oh, Logan, before I forget, my Kung Fu Rascals look. I don't know if you can.
Pull back from the camera a little. Yeah.
Blonde hair, because remember he takes the wig off.
Oh, God damn it. Fucking wrong. For anybody who hasn't seen Kung Fu Rascals, it's on YouTube. Enjoy. So, she says, well, if you'll excuse me, I have things to do, I guess.
What will you do?
What number 3 said to.
Okay.
She gets up and is very slowly escaping out the door. Chris, she's leaving. She said some stuff and then she is walking out the door.
Okay.
They appear to be more interested in her alcohol supply than her.
Well,
so what did you suggest for her to do, number 3?
escape.
I said if she could escape, she can go ahead and do so. She doesn't know how to use gates or anything. She's not leaving here, so.
The door closes.
No, I'll follow her. Yeah, this goes. Number 4, why didn't you get in contact with your eyes and ears?
Yes, my slaves. Yes.
I love that. My slaves. Yes, good. Keep tabs on her.
Okay.
I'm very quickly turning into the evil Bond villain. Next time you keep tabs on her. Yeah. Where's my pussy I need to stroke? Come here, cat. Sorry.
So, what do you other two want to do if Yana is going back to, or the woman with no name is going back to number 4? What do you two wish to do?
Oh, whiskey bottle's getting finished.
It really is.
We should go back to the Green Dome and watch her with the cameras, since that's what we're tasked to do currently for some fucking reason.
Yeah, we were going to break her, but we just let her go.
Can we just like vaporize this place? I don't like it here. I want to drop a tac nuke here and be done.
Well, so cut to, right, who wants to sit in demon chair?
Yeah.
There's a couple of non-demon chairs on the other side of the desk as well. There are enough chairs for all of you if somebody sits in the demon chair.
Yeah, well, straight away, obviously, I'm not sitting in the demon chair, so whoever is not.
Number 4, are you in the demon chair?
Yes, it's
Nice.
my.
It appears that you have risen to the Mac Mama of the village. Well done. Okay, bit of description. There's a cafe that she goes to, and she's sitting there drinking a bit of tea right now and looking around. She does ask how money works, and they tell her that she gets chits and such, work chits, and that they know she has enough to pay for whatever she gets there and such. She asks for some food to go. They are happy to box it up for her. Eventually, she begins wandering around the village. One of the things that she does is heads over to look at the sea coast and such, and there's some cliffs and sea and such.
Graveyard.
Yeah. The graveyard itself, you can see like when you get an extreme close up on the stone, because Yana, give me an electronics roll as you are operating the cameras from the fucking chair. Yeah.
Nice.
This will end badly.
Nice.
Electronics. Oh no.
You're like, can you pull in on the thing? And she goes, she goes away. You're like, right. Eventually she comes back, but apparently you can't really focus in on the camera.
I tried.
All right. Yeah. She is eating some food and like checking out the sea and such, and eventually she heads down to it, and you've only got like extreme range camera, and she begins taking off some clothes and stuff.
Can't we use the camera? Like, wait. Never mind.
There was the.
Isn't there something in the water that we can use?
Yeah.
It's the water cans.
The big white floating thing?
Yeah, if you could remember what that's called, or maybe ask somebody how to do it, that would be awesome. Now would be an excellent time for it too.
With my electronics, can I figure out how to use the console?
Yeah, the big, overly complicated console board here.
Okay,
right, it's called Rover. You click a couple of buttons because you have to do unnecessarily complicated shit like tell it where to go and who to get, and then target it. And right, she's obviously getting ready to swim away, and then this fucking huge white kind of bouncy ball that looks like it's inflated with air comes, and it fucking, like, she's like, and then she starts running from it, and it fucking slowly goes after. It is the least threatening thing you've ever seen, but eventually it fucking gets on top of her, and it just weighs her, and she's like, and then once it comes off of her, she's laying there. She could be dead, could be unconscious. You are not sure, but the big white ball is just hanging out. By the way, it did come from the ocean and then came in.
Right, let's put some money down. Do you think she's dead or unconscious? I'm going to go for unconscious. Everyone put your chips in, people.
I hope she's dead.
Oh, it's going to be a long captivity for this poor bitch.
She's skinning there.
Yeah, wouldn't it be so romantic if I bring my girlfriend the skin of the person who created her? Like, that's
Take a card, Yana, and for you other two, I don't want any bitching about why don't we gain any sanity from our missions.
I'm curious. So I know how to use this board now, right?
Yes, you totally know how to use the board. By the way, the black phone begins ringing. Alex is like, "Oh, demon!"
I want to look to see if they show the room where my double was before.
No, that room is not on the thing. You're ignoring the ringing phone, Yana. The phone's ringing, and Alex keeps going every time it does. Which
okay.
Is
I pick it up.
Right. Hello. Is this
Hi.
number 4?
Yes.
Number 4. We see that you have incapacitated number 6. Would you like us to send the medics to bring her back?
Not really.
Very well.
Hey, you know what? We could bring her back, and then we could examine her.
Okay.
In the
That
hospital.
sounds. Oh yes, yes. Do that. Bring
There's
it back.
nobody on the end of the phone. They hung up when you said no. They're like, "Yes, ma'am," and hung up. The fuck is up with these people not waiting for you to change your mind?
Oh, okay. Can I call them back somehow?
The phone doesn't have any buttons on it, but Chris has lots of buttons.
Do something.
He has all of the buttons.
I just pick up the phone and see if it dials out to anybody.
It doesn't, but since you made your OT1 on operate fucking electric board, you can easily push the button and call the black phone people.
I call the black phone people.
Hello, this is number 27.
Yes, this is number 3. This is number 3. I need you to go get her from the rover and bring her to the hospital. Make sure she's unconscious, and we're gonna examine her.
Do you mean number 6?
Yes, get number 6.
I just talked to number 4. She said we were to leave her, sir.
I'm number 3, and I say get her, bring her to the hospital.
Yes, sir. They hang up again.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you see like one of these little electric cars come out, and it's got 4 guys in it, and 2 of them get out of the back, and they get like a stretcher, and they pick her up and put her in, and then put her across the back, kind of like a MASH unit thing, and then they get back in, and then they drive away.
We should probably go to the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go to the hospital.
No problem. You guys head on over to the hospital. It is a big. It's like a small 4-story fortress. Wards, examination rooms, operating rooms, other facilities. It looks a bit big for such a small place. You could easily do with shaving off 3 of the floors and be a-okay. But apparently, by God, they really like this hospital here. So yeah, you guys head in there, and in one of the rooms, because you are not even able to walk through something without seeing something else. Here we are. Here we go. You see through one of the, it's like it's like looking through like one of those little circular windows in the door, and you see this is going on in one of the rooms. And also a doctor approaches and he says, number 2, number 3, number 4.
What badge number does he have?
Number 57.
Oh, 57! Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
Are you here for number 6, number 2?
Yes.
Right this way, please.
Is she still unconscious?
Yes, number 2.
Keep her that way, please.
Very good, number 2. We can keep her unconscious for another couple of hours, or if you'd like us to induce a coma, we could do that as well.
I looked at the doctor. I looked at the doc.
We will see what's happening first. We'll examine her.
Excellent. Right, he takes you into her room. She is definitely looking like she is unconscious as fuck. She's just laying there, being all unconscious and pissing Yana off.
Yeah.
I'll examine her.
Excellent. Give me a first aid roll, as you are a doctor.
Got it.
All right. Normal human. With the roll that low, that's like under 30, yeah?
Yeah. Quarter.
No plastic surgery, some mild bruising, possibly from something big, flat, and white pressing on her.
All right, just like in those alien things. Check if they've got any small, like, puncture wounds around the back of the neck or behind the ears. Probes. I bet she's been probed.
Take a card for coming up with probes. No.
I start prepping her for brain surgery.
Nice.
You're doing what? You're doing what?
I said I start prepping for brain surgery.
No problem. Yeah, the other doctors and nurses who are under your command are happy to fucking move her into an operating theater at last. Medicine skills and prep her for brain surgery. Would you like her head shaved?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no problem. They one of the doctors like, I'd be very careful here, sir. We may lose her if the wrong thing is done.
Don't worry, we're just doing exploratory brain surgery.
It gives you
Do you
a
have
long...
MyGo brain tools?
Pardon?
Do you have MyGo brain tools, by the way?
I don't know what that is, sir.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
He looks alarmed at the prospect, not of MyGos, because he doesn't know what those are, but of brain surgery, and he says, "Is this cleared with number 1, sir?" She will be very useful to us, is what I have been given to understand, sir.
How will she be useful, exactly?
I was not informed on that, sir.
Right. Okay.
As I say, it's above my pay grade, sir.
That's
but
fine.
If you're taking responsibility, well, you're happy to prep her.
Yes, please.
I know. Let's do some V for Vendetta shit on her. Shave her head. Put her in a cell.
A little torture.
Yes, finally a movie she's seen.
Wow. Okay. Cut to all the PCs dressed as doctors, which really kind of disturbs you, Doc Fulton, on a professional level.
Oh, 57, by the way. 57.
Yes? Sir?
What was going on in that room we passed with all the people sitting at the sides with the red lights on?
Oh, an experiment, sir. We are seeing if we can remove any traces of guilt that people are suffering.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
That could be useful.
Are you trying the same process with different emotions?
Yes, sir. You're familiar with my work.
Am I?
He looks very pleased. Thank you, sir. Right.
So, Logan, before I do this,
Uh-huh.
I want to check to see if she has any kind of implants or anything, because she is from a rich family and she might have something, as she is from, as far as I know, advanced San Angeles.
Well, here you're running into your first problem. It
Okay.
appears that all of the operating tools, scanners, etc., are straight out of the 1960s here for some reason.
Mhm.
57.
Sir,
Would your same process that you said work on different emotions, would it also work on inhibition, for instance? Could you try and remove this lady's inhibition?
we can definitely try, sir. I'm happy to. Of course, we could use the lights within the bungalows while she is sleeping.
How many lights are there?
There are 4 lights, sir.
So glad I got to do that. Right.
The one over the bed, of course, being the key in this case. But, yeah, so as far as scanning, pretty much you got x-rays and maybe the big magnet thing. But if you stick her in the big magnet thing, and if she has a metal in her, it'll literally rip through her like a bullet.
Nice.
Which would make Yana happy at last.
Mm.
Do you guys have well, they had MRIs. No, they did. Oh no, 'cause it would suck it right through.
Mhm.
We could do X-rays of her head first. Take some
The
pictures,
x-rays here.
Okay.
see if there's any metal in there.
Mm-hmm.
But give me a what's it called? The shit you put in the body roll, the cybernetic
Anesthesia, or you wanna build and repair cyber?
What?
You're talking about the dye.
Got it.
Go around the body so you can.
No, I was going to let Chris know that if she has very crude implants, then they may show up on the X-rays. However, the higher levels of implants are more bio. So if she has like BioWare, it won't
I have
show
it.
up on it.
I got it.
Yeah, you made it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The BioWare won't show up, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You have BioWare also?
No, I do not.
Oh, good. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, everybody has it learning, I know, but I'm really thinking that it would be quite a waste if Yana had that 60, being that she has no kind of surgery skills and shit. So you get her head X-rayed. Nothing unusual there.
What about small scars from surgery that could be on her head? Because they might not have been so careful with plastic surgery with hair
under the
there.
hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's great thinking.
Well, one of her sisters is a plastic surgeon, so I think she would be very careful if she was doing it on her own.
Mhm. Give me a evidence analysis roll and a spot hidden roll, Doc.
Got it. The
She has
spot hidden
less-
at half.
She has less scars and imperfections than maybe an adult of her age should. As far as plastic surgery, scars and shit, nada.
So she's a demon.
So from modern San Angeles, was gene therapy happening?
Yeah,
Or anything like that?
all kinds of advanced shit was, yeah. By the way,
Okay.
your guys' purpose is to find out why she's still alive. That's your thing, and you've become convinced that she may not be a door, because unless she is a much better actor than Doc Fulton is, or that the woman with no name is, good at reading people, and those guys are pretty good generally. Alex is drunk.
So with all the examination I've done, she is not a replicant then.
Definitely not. Yeah, the X-ray itself would have immediately told you that.
What
Well,
if he-
I don't know. It could have been a super advanced one or like prototype. That's why I was asking.
You'd be shocked.
Okay.
Well, wouldn't clones get past all of that though? I mean, I know.
Pardon?
Clone. I mean, a complete.
Refill your hand? Yeah, it could be a clone.
I mean, that would definitely
Uh-huh.
take out the whole,
Mm-hmm.
we can't tell if it's her or not, and she actually doesn't even look like she's the age she should be.
Well, not as much abuse to the body as maybe somebody her age should.
Okay, so going with the clone theory, does it if she's a clone, she would have to be the same age. So does it look like anything has grown oddly even though she's supposed to be like stressed to something, like she was given something so she would grow to be adult-sized faster. Like something like the bone's not quite maturing the same way as a natural bone.
For that, I'll require a medical roll to do a bone biopsy.
Got it.
Right. Now, it shows the surgery with Yana going, yes, cutting. Alex is drunk in the surgery. I mean, he's getting loud and drunk and like playing with one of the machines. But fortunately, you set up an extra machine for him to play with.
I make sure he can play with the machine that goes ping all he wants.
Well, he keeps yelling demon anytime it does, so it's a bit distracting. But you're an amazing doctor. And now give me a chemistry roll because you think that you may be right. You think you're onto something. Chemistry will confirm.
I do not have chemistry, so I would ask one of the other doctors here. But I will try with learning. No, fumble.
My God, she's actually a man.
I say this.
The doctors all agree. Their lives are on the line. So one of them attempts chemistry to find out what's up. You could be right, sir. She could be a man.
Step out of the way. Let me have a look. Learning.
Oh my God! Did you get it? You fuck.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, that chemical you're looking for is in there. Fuck you all.
I'm fucked with Alex.
You, Alex. Oh, that's fabulous.
I think you'll find it's the hectotoxin defense. You need to know what that was.
Right. So you guys have apparently, with letting her get smothered by a giant ball and shaving her head, figured out what was wrong.
Yes.
Well, in the bone biopsy, but
it was a long way around, but we did it.
Yay.
Right. What do you do now?
Where is number one?
You don't see him.
Last time he was somewhere. Do you remember him? But maybe it can be somebody different this time.
Yeah, number one might be changed.
Take us to number one.
Well, the same thing.
What building would you like to go to look for number one?
Go back to my place on the red demon box.
Okay.
Take a card, Alex. For remembering that, I thought it'd be a very slow slog. You guys all, after washing up and hopefully closing up from the surgery.
No, I let them deal with it. I did what I needed to do. You close.
Are you sure you want to do that?
It's not my responsibility anymore.
Actually, it is. Number two, would you like number three to close, or would you like a random NPC Logan roll to try to close?
Right.
Up to you.
Yeah. Number three, come on, close up, please. We need to make sure we do this properly, of course.
No. I staple.
It looks like she was fucking attacked by a shark. Is that it's not a fumble, it's a fail though, right?
It's just a fail.
Right, and she's leaking a bit.
57, fix this up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God.
Well, good news. He did not amputate the leg. That was my go-to answer for a fumble. So anyway, he kind of he doesn't do much of a better job than Doc Fulton, but you guys then go back. Right, Alex runs into somebody along the way. The guy got right in your way. Alex is drunk. He
bumped him, man.
He fucking jumped in front of you and then bumped his chest on you.
Hey, number. I look at number on his chest.
172.
Oh my God! You got 172, and you got the nerve to bump into me.
He looks scared for his life. I'm sorry, sir.
You're lucky I don't have you castrated. Out of my way.
He moves the fuck out of your way. I'm terribly sorry. It's totally my fault.
I remember you 172. Mark my words.
Right.
I will roll my alcohol tolerance.
Okay.
I get it.
He goes, I feel better now. I've got to yell at a random person. My alcohol tolerance is urge to kill an alcohol. Lowering. Alcohol tolerance is rising. You guys get back. You see the red demon phone. Alex hisses at it.
I pick up the red phone.
Deep voice. Yes, this is number 1.
Yes, I wanted to know exactly what you needed to know about number 6.
It was quite clear, number 2. We needed to know how she was able to die and then come back to life.
Where did she die and how?
The archaeology with strangulation, allegedly from Porter Winter, as you would have seen had you read your packet.
But she doesn't remember any of that.
This is inconsequential, number 3. We need information. Information.
Extermination. Exterminate.
Are you saying that the target is dead? Number 6 has died?
No, she's alive.
Good. Then you shall remain so as well. Let us know when you discover her secret.
What if we kill number 1?
I hang up the phone.
You thought you were... And
and he hears it.
the woman with no name, mistress of subtlety.
It's gonna kill everybody.
It makes things easier.
It does.
So, are you sure you killed a real human back there last time?
Ooh. That's not bad.
Chris, just for clarity, you are pretty sure that this one is a clone.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thought from Mildred.
Yeah, but I just want to let Chris know. Clone, yes. Yeah. Carry on. I didn't know if he was confused on that.
No, I didn't want to say anything yet. I want to make sure that
No,
we're
that's
on the
fine.
same page.
Whatever you
Exactly
want.
what I was thinking. I was like, Chris is not showing his hand because he's a fucking old-time gamer that is completely paranoid about everyone and everything. Yay!
It brings back memories of when Matt first gamed with Chris and they were talking to Amberites.
You know what?
He's still shaking his fucking head.
You want to know about?
Damn it! Don't say shit to Kane. And what did you do?
If you want to know about subtlety, play the ambushes. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah.
I learned very quickly.
He's like, I'm not going to talk anymore. Oh, that was so fucked up. What a thing to drop a new player in.
Doc was like, get your coat, we're going to the swamp. I'm like, no!
Those are good. The hoops. Nice. Good choice.
You know that?
Yeah, I'm good. So you guys are standing in the room and the black phone rings.
How racist.
I pick it up.
Hello?
Hi.
This is number 93. We wanted to let you know that apparently there is an escape attempt going on. It appears that somebody has built a raft and is going. What are your orders, please?
Is it her? Number 6?
No. We believe it's number 41.
You can imagine, we believe it's number 2. They're like, Alex? He's very drunk.
Shows Alex on a raft. I bought small boats, bitches.
And who is this person?
They are number 41. I don't have their file, ma'am.
You are useless.
Talking to? Thank you, ma'am. Should we take any action or just let them go?
Yes, stop them with the white scary thing.
The white scary thing. Very good, ma'am. Click.
Also, I have. Yeah, I hang up and pick up the phone again. Hey,
It doesn't do anything. Why doesn't it automatically? The reason is it's all one unit. There's no clicker thing that you put in. There's no cradle. It's just one big stupid looking.
Okay.
It's like holding a giant curved banana to your fucking head, and the bottom is all the way down here. And so you kind of have to talk. It is the dumbest phone ever.
I hate this place. Okay.
And apparently the only one who can operate the phone or get somebody on the other end is number 3. And he's ignoring you and staring into fucking space. And number 2 is no goddamn help. He has managed to find a bottle of fucking alcohol under the desk. And it says for medicinal purposes. And apparently he needs healing.
Yes, we all need healing.
I was thinking the same thing, man.
Would you guys both like to sing a chorus to sexual healing?
No,
I'm good right now. Thank you.
All right. Just checking. Both of you, give me dance rolls. I saw that. Dance, quick.
Oh my God, I got it.
Wow. Okay.
Thank God I had those dance lessons.
You see Doc Fulton busting a move. Alex is attempting to, but apparently his move has busted.
Very, very. If only I had a plus 20 dance, I wouldn't know.
So, yeah, everybody's ignoring you and your telephone problems, and one of them's dancing around, and one of them looks like kind of like Logan dancing when he's drunk. Not a good sight. Actually, you've seen that before, so you know.
Yeah. Well.
What's going on?
A screen begins to lower on its own accord, and you see some guy in a really fucking crude raft. He's like, and you see the big stupid white ball rolling across the fucking water, and then inexplicably the guy decides jumping off his raft and swimming at a slower speed would be a better option to escape this thing, and it gets him, and he fucking, and he's like, you know, and then it fucking is dragging him towards shore and stuff, and then a couple other little balls come out and are fucking motorboating him towards shore.
What was this craft made out of?
It looks like popsicle sticks and snot. And toilet rolls, right?
Well, this was fun. Now what?
I think after this we're not going to actually be able to get Yana's character out of here. You're going to be like, I'm in charge. Hunt them like dogs.
Yeah, it's much better than when we were here last time.
Higher up the pecking chain.
Yeah.
Right. So, what do we need to do now then? Distractions aside.
Well, we can let them know what we know, that she's a clone.
You know, one of those electric cars pulls up. Same 4 guys. 2 of them get out with the stretcher, and they stick the guy in the stretcher, and they put it on the car, and they drive off toward the hospital.
Well,
Isn't it? Screen goes back up.
I think there's still. I'm guessing if we even turn around and say, well, we believe she's a clone, that's how she's back alive, they're going to be like, How is she a clone?
Yeah.
Who made her a clone?
Yeah.
Well, how are we going to do it from here? Bitches, you've got us under lock and key.
I don't know how to make clones anyway. That's not my expertise.
As Doc Fulton reaches deep and discovers the power of cloning is within him.
Time one at learning. Roll it. Right. Well, I'm not really sure what else we can do but tell number one and see what he says about it. I suppose we could go back and talk to her if she's conscious, but I don't really know if she's going to say anything or even if she will.
Also,
tell us anything.
last time, do you remember last time we went to some caves and we found us lying there? Do you remember?
I checked on that room with the cameras and it's not there.
Okay.
Well, or your camera. I said your cameras were not covering it. You
Right.
could,
We could go there. I mean, I know where.
I was just thinking about like those were like something like clones of us or something. Isn't it like if it isn't connected in some way, like something? I don't know. Just.
Are you trying to say this is all some big elaborate test?
Yes.
give me a memory roll, Doc, as she says that.
Got it.
Not clones. They were robots.
Oh, okay.
She has forgotten that, but if she had made a nice picture of her as a robot, she would have remembered.
Mm.
Do you remember who number one was, Yana?
I remember the person, but I don't remember like name or any other. Like.
So no. A simple no.
I remember that I really hated him, and he refused to answer any question.
You hate everybody, and they always refuse your questions. So it's just like everybody else.
Actually, that's isn't it kind of weird that they are asking questions ask questions now? We should just answer them with the annoying answer, with the like questions are the devil or something.
Technology is the devil. Questions are the devil. It's all the devil, Bobby.
You're devils.
So you guys are standing there. The butler comes in. He has a large platter of food and alcohol. He's setting it down and beginning to serve.
Ooh.
Right.
I need to call the guys downstairs. Can somebody help me, please?
What?
I need to call the guys downstairs. Can somebody help me, please?
Stop. Number 3, please help number 4 with Demon Box.
All right. You need to go downstairs.
I just
like. Oh, you want to go down the?
He clicks the button. She's like, I just. And the way she goes again.
It works.
She disappears from view, and the iris goes.
Well, I take
You're back downstairs. The two guys on the giant seesaw that are slowly going around and around.
Hi.
One of them's hiding a vomit bag, and the guy with the clipboard comes up and he says, "Yes, number 4."
So you said that you can help us with anything, right?
Yes, number 4. We are at your service.
I need a skinning knife.
Pardon me?
A skinning knife?
He looks totally baffled, as though you said, "I need a dirigible." He's like trying to understand. He says, "I do not have a skinning knife. Perhaps the general store, we could send somebody to look."
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes, he points at one of the guys. Go see if the general store has a skinning knife. And he says, they don't sell any weapons or anything that can be used as a weapon there. He says, check anyway. Off he goes.
Well,
check anyway before you kill someone.
Is there anything else you would like? He goes over to a control panel near the chair you're sitting in.
No.
He clicks a button and you go up. And then the iris opens. And here she is again. The iris closes around the chair. She's back.